Hawk Tuah and spin on that thing. Some of you probably still remember that incredible meme, probably the funniest joke of history of the 21st century, made by that incredible talent, Hayley Welsh. In this video, I want to talk about how that girl, might potentially go to jail or get sued for her insanely bad meme coin, the Hawk token or the Hawk coin, whatever. Because if you guys haven't seen it, it is probably by far, over the recent history of meme coins or crypto, we've had several stuff go flop or be proven to be pump and dump, but this one in particular is really bad. For context, I don't think Hayley Welsh has done anything apart from just making money from the Talk to a podcast. And if you check her Twitter, you realize, wait a second, since when has she been posting about crypto? Because every week it's about 2 or 3 shills about crypto, oh my god guys, Bitcoin is gonna be big one day, all that crazy shit. And I had no idea when this started until I scrolled insanely all the way down, and I found this one tweet being like, guys, I was just talking to Michael Saylor, and wow, Bitcoin, this crypto bullshit, me personally, Hayley Welsh, the Hawk Tuah girl, I'm really invested into it. I'm gonna show right now because it feels really forced.
So after I saw Michael Saylor speak at the Bitcoin conference, I have decided to start putting some money into crypto, and I just want to say, oh my god, thank you so much, Mr. Saylor.
And since then, her mentioning Bitcoin or crypto in general has only gone up, because I really believe someone bought her account and is just promoting stuff for the sake of money. You have NFTs, AI images about Bitcoin, her head badly photoshopped on stuff, on bodies. It's so bizarre. And that's been happening since the end of September or beginning of October, and now it's all built up to her revealing her own meme coin, as I said, the Hawk crypto whatever. And she made a video looking very happy, but again, even this one, it feels very forced.
My Hawk meme coin is live!
But the first telling sign that this would be awful, apart from the whole idea in the beginning, was a community post under this video saying 96% of the Hawk supply is in 10 connected addresses before the launch. And when I saw it, I had no idea what it meant, but the more I dug into the story, I realized, oh, they mean that most of the supply are managed by creators, the creators of this whole coin. So they have nearly all of the supply, which I think might fall under the definition of insider trading a bit. And by the way, that announcement for the coin came out just 10 hours ago as of recording right now, and since then it went to shit. I've already shown the graph, but the main way I caught wind of this was from this poor bastard on Twitter and on YouTube called Ash Robin, who talked about how he invested into it around when it blew up only 10 hours ago, and since then it fell off so hard that he lost $20,000 from it.
What's up, Hayley, Hawk Tuah girl? So I just bought your token and I'm down about $20,000 right now. I'll flip it around real quick. We can take a look at this chart. So as you can see right here, I bought the token here around $500 million market cap, and right now it's sitting at 70 mil. And this bubble maps is the most egregious thing I've ever seen in my life. And so I was just wondering if I could get a refund for this, or what the fuck is going on here. Okay,
initially I felt bad for this guy, but the second he said refund, I was like, nah, you're so dumb. I was like, this, if you check his Twitter and his YouTube, he understands that he makes money off meme coins. He should have a nose for this kind of stuff. You see it and be like, this one might go to shambles. And I feel bad for him because people believe they're all crypto guys, they're all millionaires. If they lose money, who cares? They deserved it. But for this account, I do feel bad for him. Again, a very dumb mistake. You see Hawk coin on Twitter and be bought into it, and not expect to a very high risk of getting fucked over, which he did. So of course, people everywhere were giving a shit, and as some form of response, Hayley, or whoever fucking runs the account, put up this tweet defending guys, this meme coin is not a scam. If you actually look into it, the team, the people who helped make it, they haven't sold one token, as he says. We tried to stop snipers as best we could through high fees in the start of launch on Meteor, whatever that is, and the fees have now been dropped. And again, just like the launch video announcing the meme coin dropping, this one also has a community note, which is probably even worse than the first one. the team and insiders have actually been selling the token since launch. The majority have never purchased anything, have only sold the tokens they were given. Haley, that is lying, and will likely have to talk to a judge about this. What a gay joke. But they include a link to a screenshot showing apparent proof, that most of the wallets, that have sold a token and, were there in the beginning, were linked to the creator of the account. So you have this one, another one I found. And since I'm not a big crypto guy, I have no idea what data proof they have that these wallets belong to the creators and that they make profit. But the fact that this has been shared around by enough crypto guys, by everyone, might be enough proof, for me at least, that yeah, it's legit and that they were there from the very beginning and making profit the second it exploded. And now you have the next insane part of the story where CoffeeZilla called them out about it. And of course, that's bad. And he is a crypto guy on YouTube where, he looks into bad stuff. But even if your project is so egregious that even he calls it out on Twitter, that shows enough, how insanely bad it went. So he hopped onto a Twitter space to talk to the creators of the project, of the meme coin, where it was Haley Welsh and two of the crypto guys, Doc Hollywood and Over Here. And I say three of them, but in reality it's more like the two guys, because Haley says nothing throughout this. So I'm gonna go back and watch it because I want to show how hard the two guys try to dodge the questions and avoid blame for this whole thing being a pump dump or a rug pull.
This is one of the most miserable, horrible launches I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, then why the fuck are you on?
I've been tracing it on chain for a while. You guys generated over $1 million in fees while y'all's fans got rug pulled. You know about the insider trading?
No, there's no insider trading. That's why we can answer it.
Okay, so there's tokens going directly from the main account.
CoffeeZilla, just chill for a second.
And then it's getting sold for $50K. Who is that?
Definitely not us. You think we're doing this for $50K? Yeah, fucking right. Talking to the wrong guy. You're used to these. Yeah, snipers sniped it up to an insane market cap.
No, it's not just snipers.
That was not us. That was, listen,
you know that.
Listen, no. I'm telling you the truth.
And y'all made millions on fees from this little scheme.
There's not a.
I'm sure that's not you getting those fees, right? Who's making the money on the fees? Who's making millions of dollars on fees from this rug pull? When you're charging 15%,
it goes to directors.
You're charging 15% on the rug pull, and you're profiting from the rug pull.
There's no rug pull because we didn't.
Oh yeah, that was another thing as well. They first mentioned how the fees were to prevent snipers, from making profit from it because they want to make it very fair. But as it turns out, I'm not sure how much was it, but I think I saw somewhere it was 15%. And I have no reference for that, but to have it that high, it means some way they had enough people buy into the hot coin that they made, as CoffeeZilla said, 1 million. But then he went back as well on his Twitter saying how it was actually 2 million. And that's not even accounting for the money they made when they sold it, when it got to the peak and fucked over everyone else.
Did he just make $1 million on fees on a rug pull?
Do you know how much it costs for lawyer fees to create a foundation in the Cayman Islands, to hire directors? You think this stuff pays for itself?
Oh, that was a crazy part as well. They mentioned how the foundation, which is a blanket term for the creators that made profit off this, the foundation was made in the Cayman Islands. Well, so I looked it up and I realized it's the smallest island, near Cuba, where only people, if someone says they open a foundation there for crypto, it's the biggest smoking gun that, they wanted to do this illegally and just make money off it, fucking over everyone else.
So
you're talking over me. Let me just lay out your tokenomics. You guys released 3% to the Meteora pool, while you have 17% of the token allocation unlocked day one from your strategic allocation. Are you guys insane? What do you guys think exactly is going to happen when your insiders get sent their tokens? And by the way, who made the money from your 17% pre-sale while you're giving a tiny piece of the pie to the public? And how involved was she really? And how much?
Oh, and then he got muted. Oh my, that's what I remember now. And then the rest made of the clip, this guy over here, called Over Here, just talking about guys, ignore that faggot CoffeeZilla. What we're doing is completely legit. So Coffee to fight back, he made his own Twitter space, straight to a jail. I think let's be honest, I think nowadays with how often, crypto stuff, turns out to be a scam, the average person can pick up stuff like this, the hot coin, be like, yeah, I'm not trusting this. But even if Coffee's like jumping into it being like, this is like the most obvious, shittiest scam I've ever seen in my life, then yeah, it just shows like how this whole thing was awfully managed. The last clip I want to show that proves like how evident it is that Haley is like a puppet for this is this one bit. It's so funny.
But just in terms of the fact that there's fees that are being generated, there's an actual like
Hey
source
guys,
of income.
I hate to interrupt you, Nick. Hello there. But anywho, I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
I mean, like, this really feels similar to like the Boogie coin, where like, you know, it's some guy being like, God, I trust this coin with my life, and it turns out like, yeah, of course, it was a big scam where any fan that listened to the big idol, Haley Welsh or Boogie, they bought into it and they were scammed. Like, you should never trust someone that goes from like talking about something, and then one day they snap and they're like, guys, crypto, Bitcoin, meme coin, it's gonna be the next big thing. Buy into it. Especially if they make their own project. Like, no, don't get into it. So I think for this situation, I think like you probably keep an eye out for like a vote seller video or even potentially a main channel video. Because like from the way like he was getting so pissed off, this might be like the worst and dumbest case of a scam he's ever seen in his life. And he's covered stuff like Crypto Zoo by Logan Paul. But like still though, like I want to get his opinion from an actual smart crypto guy on this whole situation, because it is more likely one of the biggest scams or dumbest scams ever. But I think in terms of like the Hawk Tour meme, I think it's coming to an end. Not only culturally, because you know it's dying off, but also legally. Because even for me, like I said, you know, I'm not a big crypto guy, but if everyone's saying like this is a pump and dump or that is the most egregious rug pull ever shown on Twitter, then yeah, I'm sort of inclined to believe that she will have to face the law, you know, the justice, very soon in the future. And if she does, she'll get fucked over so bad.